Hello Internet, hello Spectres, perfectly Inhuman here. I don't think I properly introduced myself to you, so I thought I'd make a video on it. My name is Daniel Leckie, and I've been on YouTube for a few years now. And of course, I've also been on TikTok for a little while. Adjust my camera a little. That's a little better. Now, I've been posting for a few years, but I only rather recently decided to take creating and posting content seriously recently. I noticed how dry my lips are. Had to apply some Vaseline. Yeah, better. Anyway, I felt like making a career out of this. I am an artist. I can draw, create 3D models, and also paint. I can animate, do animation, and I am also really good at writing and storytelling. And of course, I have a wonderful sense of humor. I started learning how to do 3D animation, and of course 2D animation, obviously, at SECTA, Southeast Career Technical Academy. That's where I went to high school. My animation teacher over there was Mrs. Dawson. Shout out to her, I appreciate everything she did for me. Thanks to her, I learned how to model things in 3ds Max. Unfortunately for me, I have not been able to use 3ds Max in years because I graduated SECTA years ago, like 5 or 6 years ago. It's been a long time. Not only that, 3ds Max is expensive. It's like $75 or more per month for your subscription. Luckily for me though, there is Blender. It is a free 3D program. Me and my friend Morgan, who is also an animator, have been using it ever since we became accustomed to it when we were in college. As for college, I went to Nevada State College, which eventually became Nevada State University. Shout out to Morgan, by the way. Hi Morgan, how are you? Morgan is one of my dearest friends and I love her so much. I love you, girl. She's got a YouTube channel too. Her YouTube channel is called Black Purple Turquoises. Ever since graduation in May, she's been just as productive in animation as I have been. She's not very popular on YouTube, but she does great work. As for me, I'm just as skilled in animation as she is. Back when I was still in high school, I managed to make a realistic 3D model of a human head. This is what I'm talking about. Pretty cool, right? Before my 3D head, I made this character model. It was a model I made for an assignment of mine. It's basically a version of my old, now former friend Courtney. Made her look like Coraline. Then after her, I made this, and this. This happens to be a model of my friend Sarah. She loved it. This character model is my OG character Xander. Antivirus Xander, I call him. Xander was my high school animation teacher Mrs. Dawson's favorite. I would then go on to create this model, this model, this model, and this model. These 4 models I made for a video game project. I did all the character models for the video game, as well as most of the character animations. I was in a group, and this was a group project. We did a video game, and it was called Weird, spelled W-Y-R-D. The game was our winter semester final, and this was a survival horror game. It was thanks to my skills in 3D animation that I won Senior Animator of the Year. Then, when I went to college, I did more animation work. The thing about Nevada State University, though, is they prioritize 2D animation. They, just recently added 3D classes, but, they don't really go into much, about 3D stuff. Morgan was in a couple of the 3D classes, and she said they don't do much rigging. Basically, rigging is giving a 3D model a skeleton. To make them move, you know. I didn't do much 3D work over there, but I did do a very impressive 3D model there. It was that of a woman built like a supermodel. So this was the anatomy, and this was the final product. Her name is Greta. I named her after Greta Gremlin from Gremlins 2. I did not rig her. Luckily, I didn't need to. What we were supposed to do was do a 2D animation reel. I obviously decided to be a little more ambitious than the other students. Let's watch her walk. Pretty cool, huh? Since I didn't have to do any 3D work, my instructor let me use this website that rigged my character Greta for me. As for the 2D section of the animation, here's what I did.
ты надела кандалы, где пропадают и ночью гадала. А я друзьями сгораю до талого, голова подходит, похоже, с ума.
Months later, I would bring my character Lilith to life. Lilith is an original character of mine. Her story is she fell for a sailor, and he betrayed her, and now she's getting back at him. Here is part of my animation of Lilith. At the time, I was inspired by Milk of the Sirens, a song by Melanie Martinez. For my next animation, I was tasked with doing a short story. It was supposed to be a minute long, and I decided to call it Woe Is She. For that animation, I was inspired by the song Woe Is Me, which was featured in SpongeBob SquarePants. There were some concepts that I had in mind, and I decided to put them together. The story is about a young lady. She is very powerful, and she is being controlled by this evil conductor. And so her boyfriend Hero has to come to her rescue by defeating the evil conductor to snap her out of her mind control. Allow me to show you some of the best parts of the animation. I won't show all of it, but I will show some parts of it that are really good. Here it is.
Yes, that's it. Begin.
The powerful lady in my video, Woe Is She, is voiced by my friend Morgan. She only had one line, but she did great. The last animation I did at Nevada State University was Victor Valentine. Victor Valentine is my OC character. He is a cartoon character living in the real world, much like Roger Rabbit and Jessica Rabbit. He's a handsome young man, and he desires to be one of the most famous cartoon characters in the world, and one of the sexiest and most desired. He fantasizes about all these different roles to play. I wanted to do a male character for the animation short, since there were already enough well-known sultry female cartoon characters like Jessica Rabbit, Betty Boop, Red Hot Riding Hood, and also Hollywood from Cool World. I decided to do a male character. I didn't get the aesthetic I wanted with him, though. It would only be months later, after my graduation, that I would do a redesign of him. I decided to make his Playboy bunny outfit his signature outfit. To help me do a lot more complicated animations, I decided to rotoscope. Rotoscoping is basically tracing footage that you already have. Tracing live footage that you get before you animate. Now, I'm not going to show the full animated short, because it's 4 minutes long, and I want to show you some of the best parts of the animation. Here's some portions from my Victor Valentine animation. If you want to check out the full video, go to my page. The Rabbit Man Who Asks. What's up, Doc? Come to Neverland with me. They could use an alluring villain. Don't be shy. Come join me. I never drink wine. What they really need is a show. And that was all the major animation work that I did at Nevada State University. To help me animate the dance, I rotoscoped an animation from this show called Love, Death, and Robots. The particular animation I rotoscoped was from Hibaro from Love, Death, and Robots. Beautiful animated short. Beautiful. And I highly recommend you check out Love, Death, and Robots. It is a show on Netflix. At some point, I would name my channel Perfectly Inhuman. I named my channel Perfectly Inhuman because of another OC of mine. Her name, or his or their name, is Herm. Herm is a half-alien, half-human, intersex hybrid being. Being 8 feet tall with long hair, black and red eyes, her skin fades to black at the hands and feet, and they're also very strong. I didn't want to make them scary or dehumanize them. Just unsettling enough. To describe Herm would be perfectly inhuman. My inspiration for Herm was the god/goddess Hermaphroditus from Greek mythology, the statues that were called Herms, and also Heisenflay from Fenna's Satellite City series. And now, I have been posting online ever since October. What I usually post is mythical creature shorts. They can be cryptids, gods, ghosts, witches, humanoid beings, and all sorts of spirits. I also post my thoughts and opinions. Sometimes I post Daniel's Daily Dose of Disrespect videos. In those, I share insults that are cartoonishly cruel. They're all in good fun and not meant to hurt anyone. And I deliver the burns nonchalantly and confident. Sometimes I even post my own skits, and now I'm posting reaction videos. And currently, I am thinking about getting into gaming and commentary. So now I'm hoping my social media takes off for me to make money off of, all while I am applying to jobs. I never had a job before. I never worked in an establishment before. I never had a stable job in my life. My platform is still small, but I'm going to continue posting videos. And right now, things are looking up for me. On my TikTok, I posted a reaction video. It was of an AI scenario. It is a boy who is happy on his birthday, he takes a taste of cake, and then he suddenly gets a cake thrown in his face. And it now has over 620-something thousand views on TikTok. And on both my platforms, YouTube and TikTok, I have over 300 subscribers now. And just a few months ago, my subscribers on YouTube were just down to 114. Now it's up to 340. So I'm just gonna do what my cousin Alex told me and keep posting and stay consistent. And one day, I'll be on the way to YouTube and TikTok stardom. And that's pretty much it, really. If I want to talk about something on my mind, I'll let you know. At the moment, I am currently thinking I don't usually do long-form videos, so this might not get a lot of views, but whatever. My other long-form videos usually don't get that much views anyway, except for my earliest video, my earliest long-form video. It's just a long playthrough of Snake.io, and that video is over 15,000 views, to my surprise. All my other long-form regular videos are just at like 10 or something. It doesn't matter though, because I'm still gonna keep posting. I'm gonna keep posting shorts, which will really help me rise to fame and success, and really just go from there. Until then, this is the end of the video. And if you're new to my channel, be sure to like, subscribe, and share with your friends. And be free to chat in the comment section below. Have a good day, good afternoon, have a good night. Bye 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 bye.